The IDS, Information Delivery Specification, is a building smart standard for improved management of information exchanges in the BIM process. The IDS is a type of document that defines delivery specifications for information exchanges based on the use of IFC models. A key feature of the IDS document is its interpretability by computers. It establishes how the objects of a BIM model, classifications, properties, and even values and measurement units should be modeled and delivered. The IDS is particularly useful for accurately defining the levels of information need within a project. The new IDS standard from Building Smart addresses one of the most crucial aspects of properly setting up a BIM contract: the need for clients to have models that align with their project objectives. According to Building Smart's vision, the use of the standard should occur in 3 phases, involving 3 main actors. The client. During the bidding phase, the client generates their information specifications in a clear manner for operators and digital processes. In the contract phase, the IDS assists the client in definitively defining the delivery agreements. Overall, with the IDS, the client can specify the information they intend to receive, identify elements or data to be avoided, and provide convention schemes or allowed value ranges. The contractor. In the bidding phase, the contractor can use the IDs to understand the client's requests and support the preparation of their proposal. In the contract phase, the contractor also benefits from a document that clearly defines the delivery agreements. Operationally, the modeler can use the IDS to model the information content and receive immediate feedback on the validity of the model before delivery. The validator. Through the IDS, validators can receive immediate feedback on the quality of delivered models thanks to automated validation processes, providing detailed reports on the model's compliance with requirements. Let's look at some examples of information specifications. For instance, the IDS can specify that wall entities in the model include a fire resistance classification, or that fixtures must have an associated property related to thermal transmittance values. An IDS file consists of several specifications, each divided into 3 parts. Description. This part is more easily understandable to operators and includes metadata of the specification, such as the version of the IFC standard being referenced, an identifier, and operational instructions for the operators who will model or validate the information content. Applicability. This specifies which model entities the specification refers to. Requirements. This describes the information or characteristics that the objects covered by the specification must or must not have. In the IDS, applicability and requirements are defined using parameterized information called facets. The current version of the standard includes 6 different facets: entities, attributes, classifications, properties, materials, relationships. Each facet refers to the IFC standard, considering various aspects for describing the entities within a model. Each specification can be classified as mandatory, optional, or prohibited, with specific meanings related to the purpose of the specification. For example, if a specification is defined as optional, entities classified as if key wall may or may not be present in the model, but if they are present, they must include the fire resistance classification. Requirements can also be mandatory, optional, or prohibited, with different nuances compared to the specifications. In the usBIM ecosystem, ACCA provides 2 solutions dedicated to the IDS standard: usBIM.IDSeditor and usBIM.IDS. Let's look at what they allow you to do in detail. The first application, usBIM.IDSeditor, is available for free to those registered on the MyACCA portal. It allows users to define information specifications in compliance with the latest version of the standard developed by Building Smart through an intuitive graphical interface. At the end of the process, users can automatically validate the IDS file, obtain a detailed report of the specifications in a human-readable format, view the XML code associated with the specification file, and download a copy for sharing. To start usBIM.IDSeditor, access usBIM, and create a new document, assigning a title and name to the file. In the initial interface, specifically in the General Data section, input fundamental data to proceed with the specification, such as a title, date, and your email. Once the general data is set, move on to drafting the specification by assigning a unique name, a code, and compatible IFC versions. Add filters based on predefined facets. And finally, specify the requirements for your elements, such as stair values for rise and tread being less than or equal to a specific number. After completing the specification, you can download a report in PDF format or export it in IDS or XML format. The second application, available via subscription, can be accessed directly from usBIM browser. It allows users to validate an IFC model by importing the IDS file, providing immediate feedback on compliance with the specified requirements. This streamlined process ensures efficient quality control, helping to ensure that the model meets specified criteria seamlessly. In the usBIM.IDS interface, users can verify the model's compliance with the uploaded IDs by viewing all specifications present in the IDS file and the count of elements in the model to which each specification applies. Users can also consult applicability and requirements in a human-readable format. Additionally, specific color codes highlight validation results, indicating the elements to which each specification applies and any that are non-compliant with specified requirements. At the end of the process, you can export a report of the results in various formats, providing a comprehensive record of the validation process and its outcomes, enhancing transparency and facilitating effective communication within the project team. The validation of your model is conducted in the browser by launching the usBIM.IDS application. You can import your specifications directly from the usBIM system, where you can promptly identify inconsistencies between the model and your specifications. In this section, you can also review information related to your specifications and view the report of notifications. Using the functionality toolbar, you can assign colors to various specifications and visualize them directly on the model. Finally, the notification codes allow you to identify issues present in specific entities. Once your model is validated, you can export notifications in formats such as BCF, CSV, and XLSX, facilitating communication and resolution of discrepancies within the project team.